Welcome to Outlaw Woodworking. Let's say you wanted a Valentine's gift that wouldn't go bad. And you know how you always buy roses and within a week they die? Today we're going to 3D print some roses that'll last forever. Let's get started.
There he goes, it's a working man. He's trying to make a living any way he can. And he'll break his back for a buck or two. Oh, there ain't no shame in what he do. Oh, work it out.
The first thing you're going to want to do is come over to Maker's World. And this is basically it's a sharing website where people share their models. Now, the vase that I made, I had already drawn and designed myself. And here you can see the vase right here. And I printed this both in white and black. And the one that's in this video is the white one. But we're going to go, so this one we designed in Fusion 360 and printed it on our Bamboo Lab. And I'll show you that right here. The next thing we did was we decided to try out one of these. This is a flower by Aaron Pozar. I hope I pronounced that right. And we went over to Maker's World and we found this one and we printed this one. And I'll show you that one right here. And these actually came out. I was surprised how nice they came out. They printed really well. They had some supports, but the supports came off real easy. So that was the first thing I printed. Then the next thing I printed was these roses right here, and you basically print these. Now I chose, so there's an original. It comes with 3 stems: the original, the new, and then no leaves. I decided to print it with this original stem, and it worked out really well. And then the roses. So I printed 3 of them, and they print just like this on the plate. And I didn't use any supports, and it printed perfectly. And I'll show you that right here too. And so basically my Valentine's gift, I 3D printed a vase and 3 roses with 3 stems. And I got some of it from Maker's World, and then obviously I designed and printed the vase myself. And let me show you how it turned out. Here you can see the first flower that I printed, and this was a little white flower. And actually it came out so good, I was so impressed with it that I printed one in red also. And you can see it. This is a time lapse. Actually, I think it only took about an hour and a half to print. I'll have to double check that, but it came out really nice. Look at, the detail was really nice. And here's the red one. Little time. I like these time lapses. It's kind of nice. The Bamboo Lab has an internal camera, and as long as you have an SD card in there, it'll record just the time lapse and just the printing. And that's pretty nice. Makes it easy if you're trying to film something. And you can see the red one came out really nice too. And here's the vase. And this one is the one I designed on Fusion 360. It was super easy to design too. I think I designed this in like 5 minutes. And it printed really well. I ended up printing a black one also. But this white one, it came out really nice. But it needed some flowers for sure to go along with this vase. And the flowers that I chose was a remixed one. And here you can see the stem. And when I was first watching this print, I actually thought I was having problems with it because it looked like it had some stuff going on with the stem, but there was supports around the stem that just came right off, and they turned out really well. I could only print one at a time just because how it was laid out on the printing bed. There just wasn't enough room to print more than one at a time, and you can see the leaves came out really well. Here's the third one. Yeah, all 3 of them turned out really well. The only thing that was a little interesting was when I printed these roses, and you can see these roses are just coming out phenomenal. They really came out nice. But when I took them off the print bed, there was no way to attach them. So what I figured out was I'd heat up the end of the stem, get it a little bit hot, and then I would just stick these stems right onto the bottom of the rose and just hold them there for a couple seconds. And as soon as it cooled, they were rock solid on the roses. And I did that with all 3 of them, and they turned out really well. Here's another one that I'm basically just using a Bic lighter, getting it hot, and then squishing it right onto the bottom. And it really was flawless. It really did really well. And here's a picture of them all done. And you can see the 2 little roses on the right and left, and then the vase with the roses. Let me know what you think in the comments. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, and I will see you next time. Later.
It's a working man. He's trying to make a living any way he can. And he'll break his back for $1 or $2. Oh, there ain't no shame in what he do.